The name of the album is Keep the Funk Alive. The party is going to be at the Someday Lounge on November 27th. So come on out and shake some of that turkey off of you.
And who's in the band? Who's on the album?
Who's in the band or on the album?
Both.
Okay. Well, the band members are Tyrone Hendricks on drums, Dennis Dubbs on drums and percussion, Stephen Swatkins on keyboards, Eric Lewis on bass, Nefasaria Scroggins, Michael Whitmore, and Arietta Ward on vocals, and myself, Tony Ozier.
Now, there's a guest star, isn't it?
Yeah, we got some guests on there. We got a few guests. We got Soul P is on the album. He's got a couple of songs with us. We got Cool Nuts is on the album. It's real hot. He got a real hot joint on there. Al B. Sure did some backup vocals on the album.
Right.
Yes, he did. Who else is on the album?
Bootsy Collins.
Bootsy Collins.
How did you get Bootsy Collins? What is that story?
Man, Bootsy got on the mic. Man, big up Mike Philly. Mike Phillips, good friend of ours, man. He came, it just happened, man. He called me up one day and said, hey, man, I think we should try to get Bootsy on this thing. And I said, hey, go for it, man. So it was a blessing, man, and he just kind of did that out of the kindness of his heart. I didn't even know him that well at that point in time, and it was just like, bam, a phone call, hey, Bootsy on your track, I like it. And I'm like, oh. But, you know, you don't see much of that kind of genuine behavior in the entertainment business. So big up Mike Philly. Big up. Go get MP3. That's the name of his new album, too.
So what's the concept with this album?
Concept of this album is just a booty-shaking good time, you know. We've been doing the Dookie Jams, and we have we just really enjoy playing with each other, you know what I mean? So we hoping this album reflects that. Yeah.
So it's a dance album.
It's a little bit of everything, man. It's a funk album. So with it being funk, you're going to get a little mixture of everything on it, you know. Because, that's what the funk is, everything. As long as it's on the one.
That's what James Brown told me one time. He said, I said, James Brown, what is the secret? And he said, kick off on the one and let the boogie do the rest. Yeah. You subscribe to that?
I subscribe to that. Kick off on the one and let your booty do the rest.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
Now you produced this.
Yes, I did.
It's been a while, you making this. It sounds like it was pretty painstaking.
I wouldn't say painstaking. It's an independent record, so we don't, we don't have the funding behind us to be able to just get in whenever we can. We got to get in when we fit in. So that's basically what we did. We just took our time and got the record done. We were going to release it a little earlier than we were planning on, but, everything happens the way it's supposed to. And we firmly believe in that. So now is the time. And so it's going down Saturday night.
Now, the core of this band it comes from the Dookie Jam. It must be great to have to be working every week with the same people, and the result be a real tight album.
Yeah, man, it was a good time, man. I'm telling you, we enjoyed playing together. So when it came to like getting in the studio to start recording, we just went in and did it, man. We didn't like play around with it. We just I'd come up with some tunes and come up with some ideas, and then bam, we bring them in and we hone in on it, man, and it worked. Beatzilla came in, Michael Whitmore came in and wrote some lyrics on the album, as well as some of my old writing partners that I work with, Nico Red, Kevin Haywood. Those are people that I work with all the time. And my man Jason Moe came in, threw the ballad on us. This is a good friend of mine that I write with too, out of London. So I just tried to keep good songs coming in, and so until we got enough songs, and at some point you have to stop because we could have kept going. We have some other songs in the vault that I think y'all are gonna dig too, but you gotta wait for the next album.
Now, when you bring a song to the band, how do you present it?
When I bring it to the band, I usually I'll present it. Tyrone is usually the first person I present something to. Because
what do you do?
I'll have a track, and I'll have the idea, and I'll have some sort of vocal idea over it, and it'll be like a kind of a sort of musical composition already, and then I'll play it for Tyrone, and Tyrone will go, okay, And if he's feeling it, then he'll sit down on the kit, and I'll go in and pull the stuff out and have the meat and potatoes and vocals playing with like no drums, and then I just let him do what he's gonna do. Now sometimes he stays with it, like with the cadence that I had. Sometimes he flips it up. But whatever happens, it's always funky. Yeah, always.
Well, that's the important thing.
Yeah, that's the important thing. And then after Tyrone gets on the track, you know, most of the time it's pretty much close to being where it's gonna go. I'll go ahead and finish the song and then just start adding all the other players to it. And everybody comes in and just, that's the thing, man. Everybody comes in and adds their own stank on top of it, which gives it that funk. That's where the funk is really coming from, man, because we're from all different from all different areas. We all have different musical influences and some of the same musical influences. So we get up in there, and when we hear those tunes, we just get in there and knock them out.
It's interesting that you know you come with a composition, but the first person you go to is the one with the beat.
Yeah, because of the rhythm. It's all about, when you're talking about music, it's all about the rhythm, man. It is, because especially when we're talking about dancing, you know, when you're talking about dancing, that rhythm has got to be there. And so I always go drums, bass, Tyrone, Eric. That's how I always present it like that. Sometimes I'll play bass too, because I play a little bass, and then present it to Eric like that. But it's always drums, bass after the creation. Yeah. Gotta get that rhythm.
All right. Well, we have to define doo-doo funk as opposed to other kinds of funk.
Okay. Well, the doo-doo is basically when you take, it's okay. I hate to do it to you like this time, but I'm gonna go ahead and break down the dookie the right way.
There you go.
All right. Now, think about it. Let's just say the word dookie. Okay. When you think of dookie, you think of something that's not so right. But when you think about the concept of it, okay, when you eat, you don't just eat meats. You eat a lot of different things. You eat a lot. Beans, you know, meat, potatoes, a salad, vegetables, and you make it gets all in the stomach and mix it in, and it's nutrients to your body. Okay, that's exactly what the doo-doo funk is. We take all the different types of music out there that we love and influence us, and then we throw it all in a pile and stir it up together, and it becomes nutrients for your body, because you start shaking your booty. And it's always on the one, baby.